This will be a comparison and startup of the two Snapper Lawn Mowers I currently own. And the most recent one that I got off the local Craigslist is the Snapper Ninja with the air adjustable recycling mulcher mower. It's got a Ninja blade on it. And this is the Big 6 model. If this comes out, it shows electric start on the cover, and this is an electric start lawnmower. 6 horsepower Briggs & Stratton engine. And we'll compare this to the Snapper Easy Speed model. This has the 7 horsepower overhead valve intake engine. Also a 21-inch lawnmower. I'll show the difference in the self-propelled, a little bit difference in the drive ring they have on here compared to the Big 6. Two very nice lawnmowers. And this is the model and serial number of the Easy Speed. And this is the model and serial number of the Big 6. The Easy Speed model has a throttle, it has a cup holder, and a little different self-propelled movement here. You don't select a gear, you just slowly move the shifter. I'll show you difference in the self-propel unit. And both engage the self-propel with that handle. And here's the Big 6 model. Of course, this is electric start. And this has a shift selector, 6 different speeds. And also a throttle controlled engine. Let me show you the blade on the Easy Speed here. I run a gator blade on here, 21-inch. See the teeth over here? I think it does a really great job mulching. I run a mulch plug in here as well, which I'll show. And this Ninja has the Ninja blade on here, which also has a mulch plug. Ninja blade works great as providing the grass is dry. What I've noticed about it is if the grass is wet, it'll clog up. Therefore, I really like the gator blade much better. And both of these have mulch plugs. So it actually will mulch, putting this plug in the chute there with the blade that's on there. And the same for the Easy Speed, have a mulch plug in there as well. And you do need to put the grass catcher back on for the mulch plug, or that can become a projectile towards you while it's cutting grass. Wouldn't want that to happen. And the Easy Speed is the High Vac model, or high vacuum. I'll show you the deck design on this. And this is the design of the deck here on the Easy Speed. The reason they call this a High Vac is this lip that's on the deck brings the grass in with a vacuum from the blade and supposedly makes it cut better. And on the Big 6 there is no High Vac label on here, but there is the adjustable intake recycling. I'll show you underneath the deck of this one. And on the Big 6 here, this is the air intake recycling, which you can raise and lower. A little bit of a different deck design than the Easy Speed. Both have 6 wheel height adjustments, front and back. This is the Easy Speed model. We have 6 adjusters here on the Big 6 model. Very worn front wheels on this Big 6. Hopefully I can find a new pair of wheels for this, or another Big 6 I can swap. Both are primer bulb engines. The overhead valve primer bulb here. and primer bulb as well on the Big 6. And I've taken the side chutes off each to show you the self-propel unit on these. This is the Big 6. You can see a little more of what the Ninja blade looks like here. And this is the self-propelled system. Both of them look very similar, except this one has a drive ring, which I've replaced. This rubber ring that goes around here. And the shift selector, the closer it is to the center, is the higher the self-propelled system will go here. And this is the gearbox back here. I'll show you what engages that as well. And here is the gearbox here, and you just press this lever down to engage this belt. I replaced all the belts on this Big 6 recently as well. That will engage your self-propel unit and your shift selector here. Now I'll show you the easy speed. You can see the gator blade on here. Same similar self-propelled system, except the difference is when you replace this ring, you replace this entire piece on the easy speed, versus the Big 6 model had the drive ring. So it's a little more expensive to replace that, but you can see the mechanism is the same. The closer to the center is the higher the self-propel will be. Same gearbox. And the same engagement for the self-propelled here with the handle. That will engage your self-propelled. And you don't have a gear selector here. This just will slide into pretty much any gear you have on there. So it's a little different self-propelled system for the easy speed versus the Big 6, but very similar. I'm not sure what exact year the Big 6 is. This is either a mid to late 1990s model. And this is the only lawnmower I ever bought new. I bought this in 2005. So it's a 2005 Snapper Easy Speed. They haven't changed very much since this particular model. They've changed quite a bit since the Big 6. So let's give each one of these a start here. We'll start with the electric start Big 6. And we'll give it a prime here. It's been a week or so since it's been started. And we'll give this a little bit of a throttle. And we just simply turn this key. Isn't that nice? Very nice running Big 6. The blade does great on dry grass. Give the easy speed a start. Now we'll give the easy speed a start here. Now this hasn't been started in about a month, so it's typical of an overhead valve engine. It's probably going to blow a little bit of smoke out from sitting. A little bit of throttle here. And no electric start on here. I have to pull the rope. Here we go. nice job of that gator blade mulching. Really smooth. Great lawnmower. And this Big 6 model, if you've seen the videos, I have replaced all the belts and the battery in here to bring this back to its original electric start. Two very nice, well-built lawnmowers. Which one do you like the best here? The Snapper Ninja with electric start, or the Snapper Easy Speed?